And so we would like flirt and stuff in
They won't judge
in our third grade way because we were in third grade, so there's not much you can do flirting wise. And then I remember Rashawn Lloyd had his journal and he wrote a comic strip about us like getting married, and I thought it was like so offensive. I was like, ugh! So I stole his journal and I was running around and I was like reading it to the class. I was like, la 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 la, and they were like, oh, Rashawn, you're so dumb. And then Rashawn took it back, and like the second he took it back, the teacher wasn't in the room. And he just whacked me over the head as hard as he could with it. And I remember just being like, ugh, and just falling on my desk, like, ugh. Just being like knocked out because it was just so hard for third grade. And I was like, ugh. It was awful.
Third grade was the first year that I actually went to their school. And I don't think either of them knew me in third grade.
Nope.
Because I was like the new kid to school. I came like in the last like 3 months of school, and like I remember like the first week he was there, he was mentioning Diamond Ham earlier. Like, I think it was the first or second week of school. Like we were just having a normal class day, right? And she stood up to go do something, and then right when she came back and was about to sit down, I like pulled the chair underneath from her, so she fell on the ground.
God.
And that sort of set my reputation for the rest of elementary school. Yeah, I didn't have any friends in third grade until fourth grade.
And in fourth grade, I remember, my school year that year wasn't too eventful. We took our first STAR test, whatever. But what I remember distinctly about this guy was I remember that I would like see him in the cafeteria and his teacher would be yelling at him, and I was like, man, that kid must have some mental issue or something. I was like, man, I feel so sorry for him. I was like, why would his teacher just yell at him like that? I would like come to him and be like, hey man, you okay? And be like try and like be his friend. We weren't in the same class, so like we couldn't really be like great friends. And it was just, and then in fifth grade, he was in my same class, and then something happened.
Yeah, in fourth grade for me, that was a year that, I became friends with like Niall Ali or something like that.
Niall Ali.
Yeah, and it was a year where I like took the test for like GT for the first time.
Ooh.
Yeah,
we were all in GT.
That was the year of
like,
GT.
Yeah, so I got in my first try, and it was pretty good. I mean,
GT fourth grade, because we got to like dissect a pig's brain. Was that in
I
third grade?
was asking.
No, that was in third grade.
That was
I
in
remember
third
people
grade?
talking about it. I'm like,
I must have been in third grade then, because I remember going dissecting a pig brain.
I didn't get to go. I think I was at another dentist one day.
Okay, anyway, fourth grade was like one of the most eventful years for me at Thousand Oaks. My teacher that I had, her name was Miss Sharps, and like she absolutely like abhorred me. Like I was a terrible student, and I'll admit to that. I was a really bad student. But I think I remember she was like really unreligious, right? Like she wasn't open about it, but she wasn't religious. And she knew that I was religious, so she would always be like, whenever I was doing something wrong, she would always be like, Jesus is watching you. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, that is the creepiest thing ever. But anyway, yeah, fourth grade was the year he took pity on me and saw me in my despair.
Yeah, and then we went into fifth grade, and our teacher's name was Miss Broderhausen. And Miss Broderhausen was the craziest teacher I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah, all three of us were in the same class.
First of all, she was so absolutely sexist. Like, she was like...
Every time we went out to recess, she would always let the girls go first.
Yeah, she was like, okay, girls, it's girls' turn. And then she's like, oh, guys, I'll let you go first tomorrow.
Yeah, then she wait like 4 minutes.
She
would let the girls go and wait like 3 minutes and then be like, oh, boys didn't see it there. Now you can go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and she just... Like, she would treat all the boys so bad, and then the girls would be like, oh, I love you. Okay, but she always loved Josh, because she loved kids who were quiet, and Josh was so quiet. Like, he would just sit there like all class. Like, all class. And me and Nick were we were the dynamic duo. We were the most talkative kids in, like, 5th grade, and she hated us for, like, that entire year. And I remember one year... I remember in 5th grade, there was this girl, and she's in my freshman class now at ISA. Whose name was Olivia Gilbert. And I remember me and him were both like obsessed with her, and we were so determined to fight over her.
Wait. Even before that though, like at the very beginning, you guys both like Kaya, Aubrey.
Oh no, I never liked Kaya. We'll tell you about Kaya next.
Okay, we'll tell you about Kaya next. And so... and so we just like were so like determined on like just fighting each other at all times to try and like win over Olivia.
I remember.
And then eventually, I mean, he won it in the end.
one time,
Which was really sad for me. I was like,
the same thing happened in 6th grade too with Abby.
okay.
I remember that. Okay, anyway. In 5th grade, I remember I would always like walk past Olivia, and like I remember like I learned that week that if you yawned, like the people that you like loved, you would, if you saw someone that you loved yawn, then you would yawn too. So I would always walk past Olivia and be like, and then walk on by, and I would like look behind to see if she was
Like,
yawning,
is she
and she's
yawning?
just like, she would always read on her Kindle that she brought.
Yeah.
But it's cool. But 5th grade was the year that we all started GT,
Yeah. And
which was
then
really fun.
another thing I remember about recess was all three of us. Okay, so we played soccer. Oh, another story. I got football banned from my school for like
Yeah.
for like 3 years.
Dude, no one
Because-
ever was allowed to play
Because
football.
we were playing football, and I was playing with my two friends, Tommy Reaver and Michael Rivas, and they were going along, and I was like, "Go along, guys, I got this!" And I pumped back and I threw it, and it was like going right into the middle of them, and they both like jumped up in the air and
Slammed
just
into each
smashed
other.
into one another. And Tommy Reaver broke his nose,
This is in
and
4th
Michael
grade.
Rivas busted his like head open and started bleeding everywhere. And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And just started freaking out, and I had to like get him to a teacher and stuff.
And so the
Yeah.
principal like freaked out, and she
Yeah.
was like,
She's
"No
like,
football ever again."
Yeah, it was really bad.
It was terrible.
And
And
then,
everyone like hated him.
I'm not
after
Michael.
that.
Tommy, his nose is like,
Yeah, his
like
nose
still,
is
it's still like that.
Like, it's like just fat. Yeah. But then in 5th grade, sport of choice was soccer
Because we couldn't play football.
because we couldn't play football, of course. And there was like these two goals, and they were like really far apart. It was like an actual decent sized soccer field, and then it was always us three versus literally
The
all of
entire
5th
5th grade.
Every
like, every single
athletic
guy.
Every
Every
single
Not
guy,
even athletic kids, like
every single guy in all 5th grade against us three.
Like
it was
everyone in 5th grade that wanted to play soccer and team us on us little nerds would get on the other side of the field.
Literally, I remember it was every single guy played soccer and every single girl like played on the swings.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and it would only be like us three and maybe like 2 or 3
And
more
so,
people
I
on our team
remember-
against like 20 other kids.
I remember, like, it was literally, if you were playing soccer, here's one goal right here, here's another goal right here. The ball would always stay right here. Like, it would just be like, score,
because there was
score,
so
score.
because there
They
were
would
so
just-
many people.
They would just mob us. And I remember I was like, guys, wait, I have a strategy. And so I was like, wait, watch. Once they get the ball, I'll show you. I was like, I'll distract them. And so, like, some guy got the ball, and he was like dribbling it, looking for somewhere to go. And I ran up, and I was like,
Blueberry pancakes!
I just started yelling blueberry pancakes, which I have no clue why, but I just started screaming it at him, and he was like, "What?"
Yeah, I also
it was
remember.
ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I played like my game for like the first 2 months of like
Yeah,
the
5th grade.
5th grade. Then I stopped that
And
and,
now he
just
started
played
playing
soccer
soccer,
the
yeah.
entire time. That was before I actually played soccer on the team and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember like the one time I got the ball, like I dribbled past like a lot of people. There was like 3 guys left. The goal was like over here, and so I was running, and they both like I kicked the ball and went over here, and they like 3 guys fell directly on my leg.
And he,
They would always. I remember people
And
would
like,
always
wait.
come up- Okay.
So the ball like rolled over to the goal and was like right in front of it, like right here. And then Nick was just like, oh, boom.
Yeah, that was the one. I did nothing. Josh like brought it all the way down, and I was just standing here. I was like, this is useless. Go. Oh, the ball. And I made it in.
And but my leg started hurting like for a lot. Like it hurt for the past 4 years. And then I found out like 2 months ago that I had a tumor inside of my bone, so I just got surgery.
yeah, he honestly
Yeah.
just got off of crutches like 2 weeks ago. He had a tumor in his bone, and they had to like get a replacement. And so he was actually right-footed in the beginning, but then since his right leg got landed on, he's been left-footed ever since because that's just what he's been using to play soccer.
Yeah.
So now, like whenever he plays soccer, he
He's
kicks
like
with his
right
left
and
stuff.
left footed.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it's pretty cool.
Ambidextrous.
Well, I mean
Hold
that's.
on. No, we haven't told him about
Oh.
Kaya yet.
Oh, Kaya
Oh, gosh.
Aubrey. Okay. So there was this girl. Her name was Kaya Aubrey. Not necessarily attractive, not necessarily great in any way. And she was obsessed with Nick. She was just completely obsessed. She would follow him everywhere. And I was just like, I was like, Nick, don't worry, I'll be your bodyguard. So I'd be like, sorry, you can't talk to Nick. And I just like try and act all tough and like push her away.
And I wasn't like attracted to her at all. Like
Yeah.
I didn't want.
Are you sure? Because I think I remember.
No,
that.
I wasn't, trust me, dude.
So he
Me
wasn't
and Henry were
attracted
always
to her.
talking about it.
And then finally, she stopped liking him and started liking me. And him and Olivia Gilbert still like liked each other. And she started liking me. And I was so absolutely desperate because of the whole Olivia Gilbert thing and how I got totally like rejected. I was like, you know what, whatever. So I like started liking her too. And then
Which was weird.
yeah, and so we liked each other till the end of 5th grade, and then went to middle school, and like I saw her, and I was like, what the?
I'll tell you, this was serious because on Valentine's Day, this is 5th grade. She gave me like this pink teddy bear with a heart that says "I love you" on it, and I remember taking it and like ripping off the heart.
Oh yeah.
And I made her cry, and I felt so guilty that day because.
And also in 3rd grade, there was this girl named Christina, who like I really liked because I thought she was pretty, and then
probably the prettiest girl.
yeah, probably the prettiest
at
girl in our
elementary
elementary school. And so I remember I think it was either Valentine's Day or like a parade day or something, and they had this like this thing of Skittles, and they were like, if you can guess how many Skittles are in here, you get this stuffed elephant. And they had this like big stuffed elephant, and I was like, oh, gotta do it. And so I like guessed it right, and I got it close, and I got the thing, and I got the stuffed elephant, and I was so excited, and then I was like, here you go, Christina, for you. And she was like, thanks. And just like took it and just like left, and I was like,
They ended up being
Okay,
really
wait,
good
wait.
friends in
Speaking
middle
of
Yeah.
Christina, like,
but then we became good friends. in middle school.
like I was friends with Seth Narvid, like in 1st grade.
Yeah, which is her cousin. Which
Yeah.
And we always thought they were dating because we didn't know they were cousins at all.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
and
tiny.
they would always spend so much time together.
And so I was like, oh, you guys like dating or something?
they're like,
No.
Yeah, so I was like best friends with Seth Narvid like the entire 1st grade, and then like one day he's like, "Hey, my cousin over there, she likes you." I'm like, I don't know who she is.
Christina liked you?
Yeah.
What?
I'm like, oh, I don't know who she is.
this is
but
new
Okay, but
information.
I'm
Wow.
like, okay, well, cool. I didn't
Yeah.
really care.
Anyway, elementary school was awesome.
It was a great elementary school, and we loved it. Well, make sure to like and subscribe to us. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to us, tell your friends about it. Make sure they all know about Basement Boys. And yeah, well,
Oh, tell us in the comments what you guys want to see us do next.
yeah,
Yeah, you
we
can
want.
find
We
them.
definitely want to hear you guys give us suggestions about what we need to do for you guys.
You can find them on.
Instagram at Josh and Henry, and Twitter Josh and Henry.
And-
Also, Snapchat at basement_boys.
All right, well, that's all we have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you have a great day and keep watching our videos.
Have a nice day.
See you guys
Bye.
later.